It's still called airport. Can't go wrong.
Daniel's AirPods, really? That's the one?
No, just AirPods. Where's your AirPods?
I don't have any AirPods. I got none. I don't use
So it became yours.
Has it become Daniel's AirPods?
Yeah, it has become.
Apparently.
Okay, try again.
Okay.
Is it connected?
Break, 1 more minute.
You're supposed to walk in.
Oh, we're supposed to walk in? Jason doesn't matter.
But when you walk in, if you want to talk, you'll take that thing with you. I can't hear anything anymore.
Eric start talking first as he walk in.
I can hear you.
Okay, comments. There's no comments.
You want to talk? You take that thing.
Not talking.
Oh, my mic's
Take
already
lah.
here.
You can carry on talking.
Oh,
It's actually live already.
are we live already? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Hang on, are we live on which channels? Well, LinkedIn as well as YouTube. Hey, everybody, good evening. And let us know if anyone's tuning in. So we're just behind the scenes doing some last checks. I see the first comments. Hey, Chris, how's it going? What's crack-a-lackin'? As usual, number one. And it's already 8 o'clock. So we're gonna just kick it off, okay? So producer, go ahead, kerja.
Calm down.
Producer koyak apa dia bikin. Good evening, everybody. So you see, sarong, okay? Apparently, I didn't get the memo, so I'm wearing this like cannot see. Anyway, so we've got some of our friends who just tuned in as well. So now I apologize that this is what we've done so far, and we've been partnering with Sharon Icon, who is at the Iconic Anime. She's going to join us as well, and Eric is just behind the scenes right now. We've got our team all set up already, and yeah. So so I'm just going to address a few of our friends here. I don't know whether I can control it from the screen. No, I cannot. And so what I see here is very different. So maybe the producer is going to be pulling out and queuing all the comments. So again, I'm just going to say hi to anyone who's tuned in. Let us know who you are, all right? And we're currently broadcasting on 2 channels, LinkedIn as well as YouTube. And I see Darren. Hi, good evening. I see somebody who is hello, ladies and gentlemen. I have no idea who you are. You've turned on your privacy settings, but anyway, thank you so much for joining us. And hey, come on lah, faster. You see this fella? Apek, tengok. Apa ni, kau buat fashion show ah? Huh? So we have anyway. So don't lift too high. Later burung terbang.
Okay.
Yeah. So we've got more people coming as well too. We have Sean.
Why like that one?
Yeah. So this is how the layout. We have there we go. Any Bibi joining us. Sharon.
Hello.
Ini saya punya lah.
Where's mine? Anyway, doesn't matter. So yeah, so here we are. This is our first episode, the pilot of Sarong Slippers. We have discontinued TKSS, and this has been a plan that has It's been in the planning for a while, so
Just
thanks
admiring
to,
myself.
thanks to
Yeah.
Sharon as well too,
So
and of
nice.
course with all the team, and maybe it's a reality, and to all of you as well too. And here I am and try to host this, but these two fellas, please. You're not wearing a mic, so just like that.
Must wear.
Okay, it's okay lah.
Can hear or not?
Okay lah.
Can everybody
Can hear or
hear me?
Can hear
Can
that
I?
I put the mic here, can ready lah. I don't want to put it here now.
So we will maybe we see if there's some opportunity. Oi, silent the phone.
Producer never tell me anything.
So there you go, right?
Just ask me to come in, walk like beep like that. That's about it.
This is as real as it gets. It's
No,
entirely
no food, no coffee, nothing.
entirely unscripted. You're gonna see bloopers without being edited out. All right. So visiting tonight's episode, if our producer can pull up the title for tonight, we're gonna be talking about
Producer.
fish.
Fish lah.
Give her a bit of the sense of belonging lah. So there we go. 80s, 90s, or the
80s,
present now.
80s.
Yang mana?
All my 80s fans.
Which one is better, right?
80s.
80s. So she said 80s. Eric and I.
Guys, you realize, right? Daniel's the one talking all the while, right?
Because I'm the only one working, isn't it? Korang saja yang
Okay, can you
main-main.
stop. Your turn.
Most of the time, right, there'll be a screen here separating me and he. But this
So now
round,
it's me, is it?
Yeah, now Sharon is there. But this round, right?
Okay, stop it, boys. Who? Ini 90s punya budak banyak susah.
Because 90s lah.
You grew up in the
Yeah,
90s.
Okay.
You are the 90s era.
She's right.
I'm the
She's right.
80s era.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Okay. You are Backstreet Boys. No, not even that.
Backstreet Boys.
Your
Yeah,
era
yeah,
punya
yeah,
lagu
yeah,
apa?
yeah, yeah.
Is Brokeback Mountain. Brokeback Mountain.
Adalah.
Brokeback Mountain. Really,
Ada.
Unker? Oh.
I mean the movie. Okay, the movie.
I tengok you pakai sarong, I pun takut.
So let us know what are your preference. I mean, for those of you who have grown up in the 80s, 90s, and even now, which one is your preferred generation or times? Let us know through your comments, and while we wait for those comments to pop up, maybe we can just carry on with the first topic then. Yeah. Let's see what's the first topic. We can't remember.
Serious ni muka ni. You keep
Guys,
saying Uncle talking, you're not talking.
exactly,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yes. Now
Aiyo.
I'm inside now.
I'm just admiring him, trying his best to engage the crowd.
It's so different, you know.
Oh, I
we-
must say congratulations for your new studio. Oi, cantik betul, so nice.
Nice.
Yes.
Thank you for giving us the
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks,
people, this is Choobub's new studio, and they spend a lot of time to design this.
That's why we end up in sarongs,
Yes.
Nasib.
no money,
No
where's
money.
Sarong?
I think you guys can start another line of business, which is interior designing. It's very nice.
Nice.
Approve. Let's ask the boss. Yeah. So the first topic, as you can see over here, guys are more handsome last time. Or better now. Mana?
Wow, why suddenly this first?
I don't know. Fish.
Guys are more handsome last time or now?
Agree? What do you think?
Sharon, last time guys more handsome or not?
I think last time guys more macho.
Oh,
Now,
zombie,
now very K-pop. All the eyes look the same, the muka look the same. And
My
then
muka and him look
Tak
same
ada
eh. Tak ada dada.
Tak ada.
Tak ada tete.
I didn't say anything. Yeah, I think last time guys are more macho. They are more outdoor.
Yeah,
you know,
guys.
not like now. You know, scared of the sun, scared of the beach, scared of the rain kind of thing.
Scared of the sun, scared of the rain.
Just because you're next to me, suka
Got barrier.
Dipersilakan.
bawah the table, right? It's not recorded. One
Maybe you can see
kick
the-
over.
Cannot
Cannot
see.
see.
I cannot see. Nasib, right? Okay. What are your thoughts? I mean, we can't see any. Actually, we can. Hang on, let's pull up the comments and see. Hey, thank you so much. We see some comments, some validation from Vivian. Nice studio.
Hi,
Thank you, Vivian. We've got Mozil. Tuning in all the way from Hong Kong. Background is a lot nicer. Thank you so much. Jennifer, that was Jennifer from Singapore. Hey, come here. And you've got Sing Boon, siapa lagi? Chris, Viv, and Vivian mentioned 90s for sure. So that's the era that they prefer. And
hey, where are all my 80s gang? Selena!
And Chris, 486 gang, huh? Yeah, I still remember.
Selena hiding behind the studio lights are not fair.
Yeah, I started computing when it was still 286. Very old at that time.
You know why am I in this zone?
Why?
Guys, we just baru makan,
True. We were in a rush. Okay, so
Baru
what
buka
happened?
puasa.
Baru buka puasa.
We were literally in a rush for dinner, so we were setting out up, and it was time to go. And by the time we went, and it was a bit rainy, and we walked in the rain. And when we got there, alamak, kedai tutup, best. So we walked again to another spot to where Sharon brought us, and we had like half an hour to just stuff ourselves silly.
See, the guys of the zaman dulu won't mind walking in the rain.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I also don't mind.
But
just
today
that
we found one, right?
they went
Refused
ahead.
to walk.
They went ahead. Zaman these days, right? They are smarter. We send people to walk first and see whether they get wet or not.
That's a bit more pampered, right?
No, it's called thinking ahead, anticipating. Last time guys main jalan, main langgar saja because they macho.
Okay. Mungkin.
Dada ye.
We're getting some head shakes behind on the camera right now.
Dada tu tak ada lagi. So we are maybe not him, but I am the Putra Lilin kind.
Yeah, he can't.
Putra Garam, Putra Lilin.
He doesn't enjoy the beach because of the heat, right? Clearly.
You want to enjoy the heat right now. You look at the heat. Sikit. That's why now got sarong better. Everybody airy. You see.
But as a doctor, don't you recommend that vitamin D is important?
Well, you can have vitamin D, but without having to go under the sunlight.
What? Studio lights.
Yeah. No lah, not studio lights lah. Studio lights cannot. I don't know. Ajaran sesat. Guys, studio lights don't give you vitamin D. Okay, you still need to go to get some sunlight. Direct or indirect, it's okay, but not studio lights. But that being said, I think guys still okay lah this summer. Oh man.
Yeah, all credits to everyone here, that regardless of which era. I mean, clearly Eric and I, we didn't really we grew up in the 90s. We don't really have much recollection of the 80s, so we can't really comment it. I mean,
Oh, see, 80s is fun.
Right.
Kids roam freely. Yes.
Yeah, I still roam freely.
We still do. We
are still kids.
Within the street, like Jalan XYZ Ceras.
Yeah, we roam.
That's all lah, right?
Yeah.
Still the street, right? We roam.
Okay, 90s you got disco.
God,
Really?
still God. I mean, it's not called
You
disco.
pernah masuk disco?
Benar.
Apa you put dalam disco?
I
You
don't know,
tak
just
pernah
walk in
kan?
when
I
I
tak
came out.
Ni apa ni?
Yeah, in Penang there was this place.
People got give you condom. No, in disco. I'm curious because
disco.
no guys, because my friend went to, maybe he lecai lah, I don't know lah, but he went to disco. Then girls pass him packet in his hands.
Oh, like that.
Like that one, no.
Inviting lah, inviting.
Biting lah tu.
I don't know lah.
Mau
Maybe
cari makan
fish
lah.
whether he goes to disco and pass out condoms. One I don't know lah, but ada lah people pass you condom.
Never. I not like China kwa.
You got pass out condom before?
No.
Don't have.
Maybe that person is a promoter of the condom brand.
Yeah.
You never know.
Marketing mah.
In the middle of the night.
Brand
Dark,
marketing mah.
no.
Yeah.
Can't even
you go-
see the brand.
You go into that kind of place sekali, you minum already.
Mang,
Got
so
to keep
dark.
out first mah. Keep
Exactly.
out first, then
Safety
people see
first,
the
bro.
brand.
Where else you go? This brand that you use.
Apa dah tahu?
You go to the room, dark or bright one, like Yato asked.
The thing is, we don't need lights to feel.
Correct. So you don't need lights, then how are you going to see the brand, you see?
Ada lah ni komando tahu punya ni benda.
Today's
Hey,
topic
hello,
is
come back. All right. Anyway, so Darren says there's this schoolboy that he knows whose boys prefer to be macho and walk in the rain despite having umbrella. The thing is that have to be macho one man. Is it a choice or is it just the persona that we carry naturally, or is it that we have to really to really like be someone who we don't want to be, or not who we are originally, and just to fit the bill of being macho? I don't know, but I hear you. Thanks for checking, Darren. And Chris said that 90s was when the internet started. Okay.
Make that sound. Internet sound.
I don't know. The modem sound. So yeah, for those of you who know, the analog dial-up. So yeah.
Uncle, how long did it take you for you to download that poster? That poster.
What poster?
Must say, man. Any poster for that matter, lah. Okay.
No, that poster.
What poster?
The thing is,
Sure.
I never downloaded such poster. No time. Cannot even download. How to download? Everything will come up pixelated.
56K. No, it comes out.
56K title. I started with 14.4K only. Okay. 56K it means wow, you very whole city. You have that 56K at the time.
You download pixel characters.
Actually, what did I do? When the internet just came out.
Why so susah want to download? We all got magazine or
Cannot.
magazine.
No such thing in Malaysia.
Glossy one.
Cannot. You know that magazine?
Center page book up. Besar.
Uncle, you got buy?
No.
Why you never buy?
Don't know where to buy also.
Yeah,
Sure.
right.
Seriously, don't know where to buy also. You all know where to buy, man? Last time those kind of publication, I have no idea. I seriously have no idea.
Publication.
It's publication. Okay, got ISBN one. Okay. Yeah. So, but then again, so what's the verdict? You all think guys more handsome now, back then in 90s or even in the 80s? How?
I'm prejudiced because I'm from the 80s. Sure, I work for the 80s macho guys.
Let's ask Sean. Sean say he got no money go disco, but Sean, that time you leng zai or not? That time you leng zai or not?
You sure say
Now
long time one
still leng zai lah,
lah.
but that time do you feel you're more leng zai or not? Or do you think you still remain as the leng zai as ever today?
The definition of leng chai to me at the end of the day,
Leng zai.
leng
Lang
chai.
chai.
The
Oh, suddenly
Lang
it's lang chai.
It's just your confidence, whether or not you put on makeup or not. I don't know. That's maybe the new age thing these days, where K-pop's influencing a lot. No,
Coming off lah.
there's nothing. Okay, I never thorough makeup before. That's why you see the face. Cannot go on.
But what got powder? No?
No powder.
Hey.
Natural.
No,
What are
last time
you?
people put powder one ma.
Why you want to put powder for
Because
what?
it's wet
You don't
and
smell
salty and what ma? You put talcum powder.
How you know
it's
salty?
scary, ma.
Oh my god. Cukup.
Hey, you never tasted sweat before, man.
Cukup.
Why would I want to taste my sweat from there, bro? Okay, so we
Oh, okay. Chris Strong said disco Piccadilly colors. Hey, my kind of time,
Hey,
Piccadilly.
Sean say confirm.
confirm
Still
lah.
as leng zai as ever.
Like.
Agree.
Hey, Roy say last time got Indian newspaper shop. Must be Indian
Wow,
newspaper shop.
right.
Wow.
Wow. I don't know.
Which one,
I
Roy?
seriously don't know.
I know.
Okay, actually,
The
no.
Peaches State, that one, right?
Hang at
Yeah.
it's hidden underneath. You got to go and
On
see.
top,
Oh,
you
is
got
it?
all the football magazine, the car magazine, right? I don't know lah, my friend told me.
Boss. The usual.
We're 20 years too late, bro. I personally did not know about it. So, okay. Let's see what else do we have. So, what's the next topic? So, I guess it's really hard to answer. Which generation of men is more
Okay,
good
let's
looking?
be fair lah.
Yeah.
Men from then and now all
Very different.
very different lah. But I cannot comprehend the even younger men will put makeup lah, do the eyebrow lah, put lipstick lah. I cannot lah that one.
Hey, your
ladies
makeup
behind the
coming
scene,
off lah.
my makeup, I don't have makeup. It's oil only.
And yeah, I mean, as long as you feel good about yourself, and that's who you want to be, well, I guess that's it. But I think clearly, to be fair, all of us have our own bias. That depends solely on which era that we grew up in. So clearly, Eric and myself is in the 90s, and Sharon was in the 80s. So who knows? Maybe if you ask Fish now, man, handsome.
Okay. Zoom
Yeah.
She's like,
Yeah. You want to hear from Fish?
so close.
Yes, Fish, your turn.
How? No. No.
And Selena, please, Selena.
Aiyo. Huh?
Yeah.
Selena, see?
I need some
behind.
support.
So dark.
So dark. Can see her? Can lah. Like she's smiling. So shy. Walao.
See, this is the fun thing about having a live kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
What's next? Let's bring up the next topic. Let's see. Are we closer or more distant?
Now?
No. Back then more close.
Clearly, I'm closer to you right now. I can't even.
Back then, I think closer.
Thank God for Sharon sitting in the middle. Wow, I
So, what? Maybe you want to talk about what context are we gonna be discussing this question?
Back then, more closer. Now, everybody sit down and use the phone.
That's true.
So guys, what do you think? These days, everybody carries a phone. Despite we are connected to one another relatively fast, we can text one another, we can reach out to one another for instant information and acknowledgement. But do you think we are closer? Or do you think back then people are more closer without all these gadgets and all? You need to make extra more effort, right? To go and meet, you got to wait for the bus stop. You don't know whether the person will turn up or not.
Yes.
But we just got to wait and hope
Yeah.
that the person turns up. If the person FFK like what Uncle does all the time, then
I flew all the way here. Phone.
okay, like only for the day. Okay. Or
Today, you got
Uncle,
no choice.
yeah, got no choice, but he's always on the way one. So just imagine he's on the way 1 hour later on the way, but you are so pitiful waiting there for 1 hour. You don't know, you have nobody to message you, nobody to text you, but you're just waiting. So what do you think? Are we closer now? Are we closer, even closer back then when we don't have all these gadgets and stuff?
Yeah, let us know your thoughts about what Eric just mentioned. So technological advances clearly have its advantages, but we definitely require some form of discipline.
The session, right, is not just in Malaysia, everywhere. Applicable to everywhere, not just restricted to Malaysia alone, because I know there are other people tuning in from other countries as well. So compared to then and now, what do you think? Are we closer then? Are we closer now?
Then,
Dan,
Then.
me oh Dan is my name. So Dan
hey,
back then.
not you lah, perasaannya. I said then, dulu. Okay, then you can talk.
Do you anyone still writing greeting cards? I okay.
Can see you kangkang ah?
Can see
Yeah, wow.
Can see.
Nice you want to try or not? Next time you go, Saoyong, you go live, right? I challenge you, come. If you can do it, I tabik you.
Yeah, Saoyong sure can do lah.
All right, we're gonna address one commenter from Siobhan. She says, back then we had lesser distractions with technology and were more intentional when connecting and maintaining relationships. That's right. Those were the days before the internet became a household item. We wrote letters, and we even sent greetings, postcards, or festivities were celebrated by sending old school written greeting cards. Do you do that? Do you still do that? I personally do. Some of my closest friends, I take the effort to
How
write.
come we never receive anything from you?
Okay. You will receive it this year onwards. Seriously, why? Yeah.
Everybody who had heard this, witness, I'm supposed to receive what? This year?
Receive what?
Greeting cards.
Okay.
You receive my Christmas card. What?
Is it handwritten or not?
Handwritten, sealed with a wax seal of my family crest.
Okay. Is it like a general thing?
That crest I accept, okay? The other crest I don't want. The other crest I don't want.
I lost that. Yeah, so coming back to the question.
The butt crest.
Oh, okay,
the
okay,
butt-
okay.
Walao.
It's okay, never mind. We don't need to know. No details, please. Hey. Next topic, please. Okay, go and read all the comments.
Do you write letters, or do you send emails, or worse, even just a simple text? Merry Christmas, or coming up very soon, Selamat Hari Raya, or even some GIF animation to celebrate. Your comments, all right? So we'll.
I think
revisit
sending those cards, I miss receiving personalized card with your own name. Now it's like everybody will just forward. Merry Christmas, right?
So guys, are you guilty of forwarding your messages?
Yeah.
People give you one message, then you go and forward to 10 other people. Okay,
Viral.
just viral it, that kind of stuff. Or you wait until people forward you a message without any name on it, and you use back the same greeting card that you can send to other people.
Yes, with the phone is like that.
Yeah. I'm not ashamed to admit that I do the same, because I will find the greetings that has no name, no company name whatsoever, and then I make it mine.
Oh my god, terrible.
you.
I never reply those messages.
But I only send it to people who send it to me in the first place. But the people who wish me literally type it into the comment, right? That you know that they genuinely type it. I will type it.
So you had like 5.
5, maybe a few, less than 5. Less than 5, Why like that?
Yeah. Those days, people I think are more personalized.
So make them closer.
I agree. Yeah.
So guys, how
I agree.
please make some effort.
Yeah.
Reach out to your neighbor. Say
End of the
hi.
year, please send the Choobub team Christmas card. You can drop it off to Iconic. I can receive it for them.
We would love to. We would really appreciate it if you
Handwritten,
wanna do
okay?
that.
No need to handwrite. You come over here also can. Just say hi and sit down and lim coffee.
Yes.
We would love that, really. So bear that in mind.
If Penang also can, Uncle will entertain you that time with a different kind of coffee, okay?
Irish coffee.
Okay.
Good stuff. The good stuff. So let's see who else here.
I saw Siva just now saying that he takes bus 32 to his.
Really, I still remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He can still remember his bus number, no?
Mana? There we go.
32.
Number
Is that
32.
minibus 32?
Wow.
My
Old
mini
school.
bus was 69.
You purposely one, right?
No, seriously.
Really one,
My bus was 69.
I'm sure there wasn't a number 69.
Can
minibus,
someone verify
hello?
that? Google it or whatever,
I don't believe you.
Really, my bus was 69.
Pergi mana?
I tak tahu mana lah, but you always passes my place.
How old were you at that time?
Huh?
How old were you?
Wait, the time the pink minibus one,
Uh-huh.
not the intra-kota one, the pink minibus one.
Yeah. That's the pink one. Yes.
Yeah.
That time you were like what?
We are very small only. Like so small.
Primary school lah.
I sit there, I look at it, sometimes got sticky stain on the chair, so I don't know whether.
You don't lebih can.
Please read the comment.
All right, so what do we have here? So we've already addressed Siobhan earlier. Sayong says challenge accepted. That's referring to whatever Eric said earlier.
Yes, Sayong, way to go.
Yeah, we wait.
Okay,
We wait,
can.
Don't say so fast, okay? I will wait for the day you come here. I'll make sure you wear sarong with nothing except sarong.
Yeah.
That's your underwear, okay? We don't want that flying through. Got cage on top.
Vivian's comment, she was saying closer back then. So she agrees that back then, people were closer generally due to the absence of technology, or rather, it wasn't so advanced lah, right? And she even commented, especially during Chinese New Year, after terima ang pao already, terus glued to the mobile. Here's the thing. Doesn't have to be during festivities lah. Even like when we sit down and we makan, right? I don't really hear the younger generations address the elders to jemput makan. Auntie, uncle cik. It's just...
Who you calling auntie?
Oh no, sorry. Auntie.
But,
it's true.
You get what I mean, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, like...
Those days
Oh,
before
okay.
calling the elder from one generation to another, you cannot start eating, right?
Especially in Chinese families, 大姑家、二姑家、三姑家、四姑是 what 姑。Oh, walao I tell you, cannot call uncle, auntie when I have to remember the traditional Chinese title. Aiyo. This is true, right? Then 姑公, whatever. Yeah, so I feel a little. I feel very unfortunate that such courtesy, and it's not just the Chinese. Generally, even Malays or any races lah. Pak, mak, or pakcik, makcik, jemput makan. Or, Pak, makan. You know, it's just simple gesture. I personally have not really experienced.
Whose fault is it?
Parenting. I'm a parent.
So, do you teach your son to?
Yes, my son who is turning 5, is still learning how to string his sentences properly. Sit down. Auntie Jia.
Got that loud or not?
I'm just trying to mimic a very excited toddler, very energetic. Yeah, so that's one of the things. So clearly, I think we can all agree, even
Yeah,
with some
it's
of
a
you
bit
agree.
missing.
Yeah,
That's
back
missing.
then is much closer for all of us, like yeah. All right, so ayo,
You know, talking about greeting cards, you notice that people these days don't write that well. The handwriting is like macam doctor.
Hey,
ayo. Wait, let's
Because
see.
in school they don't teach handwriting anymore, right?
In school, they never.
Probably you
Teach.
guys never had handwriting class.
We never
We
had.
had, yes,
Really?
Selena,
Got
we
such thing
had,
ah?
yeah.
No, right? Oh, got such thing ah?
Yeah, we had to write what the big brown fox jump.
So that
over
was
something.
where
yeah,
it
the cursive,
originated from.
Yes,
Oh, you're so old ah.
We don't have.
we are from a good generation. Bukan old.
Yeah, actually, that's so true. You know, writings these days are just it's a mystery. You know, you're trying to figure out, you know, what's written. I'm having a sarong being aimed at me behind the camera. So there you go. Winnie, very nice, huh? Anyway, so yeah, writings is I got nothing to say lah. I got no comment lah.
No comment. I
No
remember.
comment.
I don't know whether you guys, if you guys did actually practice your handwriting back then chances are you are definitely older than us lah.
Yeah.
Because I have never experienced writing or practice my handwriting before.
Hmm.
The only time I practice my handwriting is when I sit in front of my dad. My dad just watch me write. Go lah.
Right.
Pretty much.
Last time you don't write letters or even any, you know, any,
What letters to do?
I don't know, pen pals.
You know,
The ex-girlfriends.
No friends.
No.
No
Oh,
friends.
so sad.
Christmas greeting also got 5 only.
Yeah, so sad.
Aiyo, sure
You
no.
got a lot of friends, huh? See?
All right. Anyway, someone, in fact, a few of y'all commenting about greeting cards. Sayong said he received the card. Yeah, he was one of them. Okay, you will be going to be in my recipients. Okay.
I'm gonna record this.
Those
Keep
ones, a
this.
physical written card from Uncle.
Yes.
Please write Uncle handsome. And we will send you a
Hayo.
greeting card personally. Okay.
Kamaro, you don't lebih-lebih. Okay, I just got to know your address not too long ago. Okay, you don't come and kacau. Okay, soon. All right.
Okay, Kamarul, you want to see Uncle in a sarong, right? Just now you mentioned a comment you are in sarong. So
Yeah.
he wants to see you in full suit.
Oh.
Stand up,
Oh.
stand at the back there.
Can.
Tyler will zoom to him. Tyler can from top to bottom and look.
Jalan ada
Look at
Oi, Joy. Oh, nampak.
and show your kasut also.
See ya.
Kasut. Wah, like gangster punya kasut.
Bling.
Yeah, man.
Okay, enough. Too much attention already. So Sean asks, where do we get those greeting cards? Where did I get those? Well, generally you can get it.
Did Chris say Hallmark?
Yeah, you can get
Can
some
get
really
lah.
good ones. Hallmark
Can
from
get lah.
popular
Bookstores.
bookstores.
Can.
It's expensive, I have
Yeah.
to admit. You know,
Quite a novelty now.
it is a novelty.
Actually, Sean, the other way is right. It's very easy one. Just go to the art bookstore, right? Buy the art book. Draw yourself. No need to be very nice one, but you draw anything also, it becomes a greeting card.
True.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
you just pen anything now, very cheap only, less than $1, $2.
Yeah.
Less than $2 just for the art paper, artwork, and a little bit of pencil.
I have to admit that it's
Oh,
expensive.
you asked Selena to design for you.
She's giving us daggers right now.
Choobub punya project.
The death stare. But yeah, it has become a hallmark, you know.
Oh my god.
Well, you saw something, ah?
Can somebody grab my sanitizer spray, please?
Very windy.
All right, so hey, I just want to address whoever who is tuning in. Thank you so much for joining us and dropping your comments. Clearly, this is something new to us as well because we are so used to having our keyboards just at our fingertips and we can control the whole thing. And right now, you know, we're just running
Right now,
this.
my hands are free. I can press any button on Unker.
Go away.
Dipersilakan.
Dipersilakan.
Yeah.
So the problem is we can't figure out which topic we are in at the moment.
We couldn't tell. We couldn't
tell
tell.
also because we are not controlling the system.
Yeah.
But we can still see your comments coming in and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
you know, if anything is chat, we can just address it directly. So that makes life easier for us. But just that,
Okay.
I don't know what's next.
We've been stuck on just two topics
Yeah.
and it's already 8:35 p.m. Anyway, so let's bring up the next
Cakap.
topic. Okay, so what's next? What change in parenting styles? Huh? Hey, why you go there?
Bye-bye. Selena, come. I can see you.
We still wear sarong. You can cover the chair.
You. Can you start? Go back to the topic.
Okay.
Susah lah ni budak.
See, wow.
Okay, parenting style. If I'm his parent, my rotan come out already. Mana punya budak?
Do you still lay a hand or even cane your children? Let us know.
How can cane one?
Why not?
Ada taran dera. I'm not a parent. I don't know. I kena a lot of rotan. I know.
I can a lot of rotan and
Does it mean your son kena all rotan?
You got rotan at home or not?
I do
But you use it.
not to. Actually, yes, I used it
On him or just hit on the
on him.
something
It's
to scare him?
it's an act of symbolism. It's not to inflict pain, but it's an act of symbolism where he knows that.
My talk until so grey, like got whack or no whack?
I didn't
What
whack.
act of symbolism?
No, I didn't whack.
Answer yes or no.
I didn't whack. So
Answer yes or no.
to say I didn't whack also not true, not accurate. So I did. I did spank him.
Whack or pain or not?
Okay.
So it's
We
an
have
act of
to be
symbolism.
fair. You lah.
But I don't have rotan, but I really whack.
With what?
My hand also pain. The one I really whack. You can ask my daughter. My daughter can testify, right? She said, why never beat my brother, but you beat me so much?
Prejudice.
But that depends on it's very different right
Hati
now.
tak sakit.
Sakit. Walao, sakit.
The reason why I use hand instead of rotan is because when I whack, my hand is painful. So when my hand is painful, my heart aches as well because it's equally as pain for her. You know, same level of pain.
Yeah.
So it's different. Yeah. So Fish doesn't agree with me, so unfortunately, yeah. I deal Fish a lot of emotional damage also lah. So that one is one-sided lah. That one I don't feel pain, she feel pain only.
Okay, did your parents rotan you or not?
God, definitely
Got
got.
eat a lot of rotan.
God.
God.
Especially my mom.
I can still remember the rotan was so deep, right? It became like two split. You can see two lines.
Wah, itu macam full swing,
The full
bro.
swing lah.
Wow, got like this one.
So, like wow, the man两边 you got two like railway track already.
When was your last rotan? How old were you?
Like last year.
I still remember mine actually. Yeah.
I remember I was pushed out. I was not pushed out, but I was kicked out of the house because I was throwing a lot of tantrums. So I was kicked out of the house, locked out of the house. I was shouting at the top of my voice. Yeah, that was one of the most memorable moments I had, but I can't remember what crime I did.
So you turned out to be a doctor. So those days the parenting style not bad, quite effective, right?
That's why I say now I still carry on now. It works, man. Whack must whack, okay? But whack with love.
There are different schools of thought about this topic.
Uncle very center one. He talk rotan no, never use
Got
You symbolic only like
Got
that.
lah.
Pain eh.
But
Pain, eh?
different kids respond very, very differently, you see. Yeah, but we come back to that. Let's address Chris's comments. Rotan and the slap gone. There's the difference in parenting back then and
Hey,
today.
Chris, you got rotan or not, Chris? I also want to know.
Nah, what's the story?
No. First, you got rotan people or not? Was pukul with the hand. Second,
Sure
you
got.
pernah rotan or not? Pernah di rotan. Not pernah rotan, but pernah di rotan.
I'm sure God Kwa, right? All the legends also kena one.
Legends.
And he continues, those days after get report card can see battle scars in school the next days. Okay lah, not so teruk lah. So my experience was that I get smacked on the bum a lot when I was growing up, and
Check and see.
it was
Evidence.
fear.
Proof. Tickle, is it your bum?
It was
Picit sikit.
confirm, sure tickle one.
Tolong picit tak cukup.
Confirm tickle
Not
dia
my
one.
department.
Yeah, but I think it's also right for us to be mindful of disciplining our children behind closed doors and not to exhibit it, right? And maybe that's also the difference in the parenting styles between last time and today. And that's how I see it. And and every child reacts very differently to each of these methods. My son, he responds to my tone, my voice. I'm very deliberate in the choice of words that I use, and
So powerful.
Voice activated.
yeah, he can really sense whether has he done or not. See that, look. Yeah, but yeah, that's why I don't see a need why I should spank him. He does learn from that way, and he also responds correctly with my wife. So, let's see what
Next
else.
time my daughter watch this video again, I don't know where it's going to be embedded in.
Yeah.
I listen to the father say I spank. See my father.
By that generation, she will sue you.
Yeah.
So Chris says his most painful rotan was from his headmaster during his primary school days. Full swing macam Tiger Woods.
Nowadays teacher cannot rotan student already, right?
I'm not sure.
No,
Any parents
Yeah.
with school-going children today? Let us know.
Definitely cannot.
No.
Not,
Oh, really? So I was just mentioning about me remembering my last rotan experience, and that was way back in 2001. I was in secondary 5, 17 years old. Buntut. Full swing.
5 pun kena rotan.
Full
ah?
swing.
Why you form 5 kena rotan? That's the thing I want to
Ah,
know.
okay.
Okay, what do you do?
Teacher's Day, okay, and there was this teacher which the whole class didn't really like. Like, she walked in, and somebody from the back of the class threw an egg that was aimed at her, and as she walked, right, the egg missed her, and it got splattered on the whiteboard behind as she walked past. So clearly,
So boys' school.
boys' school at the time, boys' school. So no one wanted to say anything. Those who knew just
Wait, rewind back. The one who threw was you.
wasn't me. Yeah. And those who
That was what I
knew
thought.
dare not, tak berani, you know. So okay lah, at the end of the day, semua pun tak mengaku kan. And despite some of us, myself included, were disciplinarians, and everybody just kept mum. And then the disciplinary teacher came.
You pengawas is it?
Yeah.
Pengawas?
Traffic warden.
Oh, traffic.
Yeah, among
What
the
does traffic warden do in school?
jaga kereta lah.
Huh?
Serious, jaga kereta lah. Our school got car park what.
Kereta siapa?
Kereta students lah, kereta all the teachers lah. Yeah,
Can drive
motorbike.
to school one or...
Motorbike. Yeah.
Atasan ni.
Wow, very hot.
Okay, then what happened?
So at the end of the day, since nobody could testify who did it, right? All 40 of us boys lined up in one straight line outside the classroom. One by one, the discipline teacher took a swing, 40 swings. The fellow so tired. Look now. That was the most worthy rotan I've ever had. And if I had a chance to do it all over again, 20 years ago, I would. That was how much we did like the school teacher.
You would do it again. You would throw that egg again.
Without a doubt.
So it was you.
No, it wasn't me.
Guilty. Okay, next.
Walao eh. Anyway, so Now, we haven't really heard much about parenting styles today. Why is it that parenting styles have changed so drastically? Is it a taboo of hitting, disciplining our own children? Why is it that it's such a taboo? Social media,
I don't know.
the embarrassment.
Maybe from
Human rights.
Oh, come on.
You know what? To be honest, right, guys, I don't want to say this as a big thing, but I think there is possibly the influence from the Western
West,
culture.
yeah.
Possibly from the Western side of the world, that
Human rights.
human rights, kids' rights, all the human rights, has indirectly influenced the way that how we do things here. Right or wrong, I don't know. I don't want to comment on this because it's a sensitive issue, but the thing is that things have changed because of that side. But somehow some things do work certain areas in our lives, be it some disciplines needs to be taken sometimes. Some people do believe spare the rod, spoil the child, right? So there is some truth to it, but I'm not advocating rotaning your kids. Okay? I'm not advocating slapping, beating your kids. You want to feel, you want to beat, you use your hand because you feel the exact pain as what your daughter or your son is feeling.
Ada? Tak cukup.
Ada.
We're not advocating for any abuse here. Okay?
No.
Yeah. But you need to have a healthy form of disciplining your own children. And to say that the West is correct at all times, well, that's the difference in culture. What may work in the Western culture may not necessarily work in the Asian culture, and vice versa. So, who's to say that it's right for us to eat our rice with chopstick, and it's better to eat with spoon, for example, right? So, I mean, that's just one of those things that you cannot compare. So there we go. I think we can agree to disagree that there has been changes in our parenting styles. Influenced by the current times, social media especially, and of course more advocacy on certain new rulings, rights, and all that. Okay, so let's see what's next. What do we have next for our next topic? What do we miss from the past?
Past is very far past.
Calling me old, right?
No, I didn't say anything. Past is very far.
Selina.
睇到嘛？想睇到嘛？
Aduh. What do you miss of the past? She go toilet, is it?
Sharon, the mic put no, after you shishi, you can hear the sound, no, Sharon.
The mic is right here. What do you miss about the past?
I don't know, what do I miss about the past? What do you guys miss about the past? I mean, if you're given a choice to pick one to bring the past from to the future. I kind of miss Sharon.
Chris misses Napster and ICQ. Do you
make that like ICQ sound?
You know what Napster is, or what ICQ is, or was?
Yeah.
Napster was.
Let me ask Fish whether she. No, let me ask Beyond, see whether she knows what is Napster all about.
Fion is right there behind the scene.
Fion, come. So we have a young generation here, or young generation corner. So this is not Sharon, okay? She didn't went back past in time.
Introducing Fion. So
okay.
that's
okay. Fion, do you know what's okay, guys? If you have anything, right, you want to question about the past, right? You bring it up so that because Fion is so the young, right? The chances are she may not know it, but we'll see whether how far her knowledge goes to the past. Okay, so
do you know what's ICQ or not?
No.
Do you know what's Napster or not?
No, I know Friendster.
Wow.
Friendster, not bad.
Okay, not bad.
You know what does you listen to the word ICQ? What does it stand for? What does it translate to?
You don't put her on the spot like that. She already said don't know already.
No. You know or not?
I know lah.
What does it?
I seek you.
Oh.
I don't want to sick you in that way, bro.
Okay.
So anyway, she's staring at me funny right now. Can we give her her comfort back because she's clearly.
Okay, one more question.
Okay.
Do you know what is airwolf?
No, I have no context.
Ayo.
Cannot blame her. Airwolf, how long ago?
Sound effect.
I cannot remember. I
sound like.
I remember that, but yeah.
You don't know airwolf?
Yeah, I do know Airwolf.
You don't know airwolf?
I cannot blame her lah. You know who's MacGyver? Okay, never mind.
Ayo, MacGyver is seeing all lor.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, so that's Fionn. We wanted to showcase her. She's been working with us behind the scenes as well. Some of the videos that you see are her works. All right. So yeah. Hey, what's the topic again?
So what's the thing in the past that you miss?
What's the thing in the past?
I do miss MacGyver. I do miss Meng Chiu Yan, Kamen Rider, or what we call Baja Hitam. But something, I don't know whether you know what is Baja Hitam, but it's that masked grasshopper where they can shift shape. Or it used to be dubbed in Cantonese as well, and I don't know whether you guys watch it. Ultraman. Every time the show is gonna end, that means that he's gonna die. The beeping sound, that kind of stuff. So Ultraman, I enjoy watching all those kind of shows. There's no more of these sort of shows.
Yeah.
You know, all you get is SpongeBob SquarePants. I mean, how lame is that? Who watches?
Cannot compare lah. Different kind of content.
Yeah, different kind of context lah. But like Ninja Turtles all last time, so nice to watch. Now, what cartoon? Pony, Little Pony. Ayo, imagine last time all Care Bears or Care Bears.
Oh, that was gonna be so wrong when we rewatch the replay. Ah, my goodness. What do I miss? I just miss spending time with whoever we were with or I was with without the influence of mobile phones. It wasn't too long ago that I didn't even own one, and we could just literally sit down and yum cha or just hang around with our friends and we were literally engrossed with each other at that moment.
Hang out at the mama.
Exactly.
Outside.
Exactly.
There's no phones. We just chat until early.
And then mobile phones came in, which is still okay.
It's still okay because
it was dumb phones where it's only meant for calls and SMS, and that's it. And even SMS was so expensive.
it's meant for parents to ask us where we are. Why are we still outside?
What time are we coming back?
What time are we coming back? That's it.
Itu saja.
Okay. Itu
Yeah,
saja.
exactly.
Nothing else.
Pager, exactly, pager.
Correct.
Yeah. So, hey, Sharon, you So yeah, that's what I really miss about the good old days, and I do appreciate having technological advances within our fingertips. But as I mentioned earlier, it really requires a lot of discipline. Even like when we makan, right? Don't makan and then get engrossed with your phone. Just
Nowadays, you look at people, couples also the same. Always tell them, you eat, don't look at your phone. Come on, talk to one another.
yeah.
It's like you're already sitting in front already. I know you like every day see each other also scared, but have a bit of conversation, talk something better than just both staring at your phone. And how healthy is that?
Yeah.
Your relationship is also.
I'm going to throw a question to the crowd, right? Before we switch to the next topic. Now we have phones with us right now, and some of us foodies, right? Before we eat, we take a picture of a phone, right? Of the food. Sorry, the phone. What did I just say?
No, Lina does that a lot.
So,
all the time.
right? I mean, that's absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? And then, of course, taking pictures, selfie, Wi-Fi, whatever you want to call it. I personally remember my experiences with my friends during those times without having a camera to snap that moment, compared to now having the convenience of the phone with a picture taken. Yet I cannot remember it. Why is that? Is it governed by a physical evidence documented within the photo that was taken to let us remember it, or do we remember it by experience? Think about that. So I'm not denying that. I'm not denying that. So what's the next topic? Let's see, what do we have? Wow, time really flies, already 8:53 already, yeah. Okay,
Thundercats. Okay, sing Thundercats song.
cannot remember.
Everything also cannot remember. Okay, just say
Thunder. Oh! Is that right? Yeah.
there's Thundercat or He-Man.
Thundercat lah.
Thundercats. Oh, okay.
Wow. That one old. All right, so we only have like what, another 6 more minutes on this broadcast, and we'll see what kind of question Fish is going to throw. Wow, this is a very good one. Are we better today? Are we better today? What are your thoughts?
I don't know whether we are better today or not, but I'm going to ask Uncle this question because I want to create some content on
See.
while we still have the lighting and stuff like that. Right? Tyler, can you like zoom to his face? Okay, Uncle.
Yeah, which camera?
I got a few questions for you. Okay?
Okay.
I don't need to switch one. Just focus on him because I want to make a TikTok shot. Uncle, you look there, answer. Don't look at me. Look at it.
Okay. I need to look at you first to hear, see you. I'm focusing on you for the question. Okay, bring it.
Uncle. Long or short?
Short.
Why?
Because weather very hot, I cannot keep long hair.
Thick or thin?
Thin.
Thin, huh?
For same reasons. Who say both Malaysia weather? Wow, this kind of question, Nasib. Careful, okay. Bring it. Okay, lie.
Fluffy or sturdy?
Wait, fluffy or what?
Sturdy.
Fluffy or sturdy? Fluffy or sturdy?
Okay, let's make it easier.
Okay.
Soft or hard?
Of course, I prefer soft lah. How to sleep if my bed is hard? Oh, see now. Is that the best you can do?
Okay.
Oh.
1 or 0?
1 or 0? In what context is that?
I don't know. You think of anything.
Can I
Pick
have-
1 or 0?
Can I have both?
You want both?
Yeah.
Do
We're
you
talking.
prefer 0? The number 0 or you prefer 1?
I prefer 1 because at least there's a numerical value and an absolute 0.
Okay, last question.
Stick with me, people. Come here lah, faster lah. 8:56 already.
Okay, last one. Yeah, Fish and Beyond. Fion. Fish or Fion?
Wrong name. Can
Sorry.
you throw something at him?
Okay, let's ask again. Fish or Fion?
Ah.
Uh,
What's the question?
no, it's just fish or Fion. Just like up or down, 0 or 1, fish or Fion.
None.
No.
None.
You got to pick one. You cannot say none one. I know this one is nothing to do with anything. I'm not asking you to pick a wife.
Oh.
I'm not asking you to pick a spouse.
Okay.
I'm not asking you to pick a life partner, but fish or Fion.
Fish, because I know Fish longer. I've only met Fion for the first time today.
Okay lah.
We done? Seriously?
Done.
Oh my god. That was the best you could do?
Okay, good content here. You can do something.
I'm actually very worried about the content. What kind of stuff? I'm actually very worried about it. So back to the question, are we better today? Are we really better today? What do you think? Technology got better, but does that necessarily mean that we're better as individuals? Let's see if there's any comments coming. Oh, actually there is. Yes and no. Sam says yes and no, and he explains further. Yes, because we are full of digitalization, and no, because our evolution is destroying the nature.
Hey, Chris got one question.
Blue
Red pill.
or red pill. Apa ni macam Matrix ni? Oh la la.
Okay, one more. Tyler again. Let's wait,
Ah, sini Tai Chi. What is this?
There. To Viagra or not to Viagra?
Bro, I don't need to prove anything. I'm not firing blanks. It still works, okay? Duh. Ayo. Seriously, come on, man. Adoy. Okay, so
Win.
it doesn't matter I win or not because I'm still worried about what kind of content will be coming up from this segment. So, are we better today? I would believe yes lah. I think. Although we require some practices that still, that needs to be observed, and clearly some discipline needs to be in context. Some mannerisms from the olden days, not just lost traditions, but just table manners or courtesy, for example. All right, and a good example is that mobile phones. Yes, it's supposed to keep us connected. Yet, in a lot of examples that we've discussed, even in my post today, that while it connects us, by letting us getting in touch, but that doesn't mean that we are closer to each other. I feel that there is some disconnect as well. Yeah, like when we are having dinner, you can see some other people just makan, and instead of talking to each other, they're like literally looking at the screen. So. But yes, I personally feel that we are better people than yesterday. But that's just me. What are your thoughts? What about you, Eric? Are we better?
I think we're a lot better in terms of, again, technology-wise, but I think there are areas that we can improve as human beings as well, because I think there is a certain portion whereby we are actually lacking in terms of how we communicate with one another, how we express our feelings, because everything is so digitalized these days that we don't really know how to verbalize our own thoughts, or at least put it into words. So that's areas of improvement. But yes, I'm liking where we are at the moment. Although I do miss some of the things back in the past, but I think it's for the better as well. I don't want to go record using a VCR tape and just wait for time, and now I just hit the record button and I can stream my videos. I don't have to kind of go out to the rental shop and rent my favorite TVB drama to come back. Everything is all on demand.
Yeah.
So things, yes, I do enjoy the moment now, and I think we get better. But there are certain elements where how we communicate with one another, I think that can be further improved. Okay.
Agree.
Yeah.
So with that said, we've run out of time. It's already 9:01. Now we would like to thank a lot of you who have joined us for tonight's first episode, and
Finally, Sharon decided to come back.
finally. And again, we are really learning as we do this. We don't have consoles in front of us, so clearly we can't see every comment or even address them.
Can see it not, Sharon? You need specs?
You just had to, right? Never died before,
So clear.
right? So,
I think this is better than the old TKSS.
do you think so? Do you think this is better?
Like 3D, the color is so nice. I went there, I didn't want to come back because I thought the color was really nice. Yeah.
All right, so we'll be doing this again more often, and stay tuned. What's coming up next? Exciting times. Next week is.
Next week we have Sharon again.
I know.
No. Next week we're not doing it. Public holiday, kan?
Yes,
Hari Raya.
Yeah. Just now give me job, now you say no job. Like that how?
Public holiday.
It's,
But we will have.
God lah.
God. Oh, God, apparently. Oh, those fellas very hardworking behind, so they want to come.
Okay, that one mystery.
Mystery,
That
yeah.
one will be exciting.
Yeah. So we will be doing this again from onset, and since Hari Raya is coming up this coming weekend, we would like to wish all celebrants Selamat Hari Raya, and
恭喜發財。哎no，Selamat Hari Raya.
Selamat Hari Raya.
It's all the same, okay? We celebrate all the same thing.
okay, that I agree. That's all for tonight. Thank you so much for joining us again. Have a good
Thanks,
night.
guys.
Bye-bye.
Good night. Bye bye. Uncle will miss all of you because it's gonna be some time before he comes back. You want to say something else?
No,
We go to Penang lah.
come.
Bring the kacang go Penang.
Cat master.
Bye.